Musk owning Twitter continues to be a bit of a head scratcher, I think, to many, especially trading in his Tesla stock, about 10% of it for Twitter. It starts off with freedom of speech. I think that's really been the starter for going after Twitter. But ultimately, it's really trying to shake up social media. I mean, he feels like it's a fragmented platform. He could significantly improve it. But there's growth challenges ahead. Twitter's been underperforming platform for the last decade. And this is definitely Musk betting 20% of his net worth on Twitter. Definitely a risky move. The Twitter board started off looking at this as almost Musk antics. They weren't even considering the bid. I'd say Wall Street assigning a 3 to 5% chance that it was even real. But ultimately, Musk detailed the financing, showed it was real. The board enacted a poison pill, a defensive measure, trying to really give them time to look for a second bidder or a white knight. That white knight never came. They were at the altar empty handed, which is why ultimately over the weekend they had to sit down with Musk and try to hash out a deal. I think there's a lot of questions in terms of the Musk deal and the ownership of Twitter, what he's going to do with it. Does it change it to a subscription platform? Freedom of speech, has it changed Twitter? I think more questions than answers at this point. And I think ultimately this is really going to be a 12, 18-month project to try to transform Twitter. Twitter has a significant amount of talent within that company. You want to try to keep a lot of those engineers, a lot of the advertising, a lot of the marketing and big support functions. But clearly with Musk coming in, there's going to be a shakeup. And right now, I think Wall Street really needs to see how that all shake out. Because when you take on something like Twitter, there's a lot of risks that come with it. And we've seen this really be an underperforming asset for the last decade as they've kind of battled in the social media arms race.